Hi there, Retro Tarot here, and I'm going to do a collective reading for the sign of Libra. So if Libra is in your sun, moon, or rising, this may be your reading. This is for entertainment purposes or for a guided message from Holy Spirit. However you want to take it, that's up to you. There's information in my bio. Also check me out on YouTube and check out in the description for a personal reading. Okay, there are also other readers that I've listed. They are amazing. So check them out, okay? I have shuffled and prayed over the cards, and I was debating whether to do Libra or Aquarius today, and Spirit told me to do Aquarius in a few days, if possible, and to go ahead and do Libra. So then we'll finish up with the air signs. All right, Holy Spirit, I have shuffled and prayed over the cards. Holy Spirit, let's get a message for our Libra. Let's get a past card for the sign of Libra Collective, and thank you. I don't even know what we're going to talk about today. But it's important that Libra gets a message today. All right. Oh, okay. I just realized my cards were upside down, but it was meant for me to pick strength in reverse. So in the past, you've had some self-doubt, some struggles, low energy. So it's the strength in reverse. So the strength in the upright is courage, passion, inner strength, focus. But when it's in reverse, it means we're not feeling the courage or the strength to do just, I'm feeling someone's not even feeling that way about just everyday activities, like just the mundane stuff, like going to work, coming home, taking care of the kids, feeding the dogs, whatever it may be. I just feel like someone hasn't had that. They're just tired. They just don't have the strength, even the desire to want to do anything. Or if this is to I feel like somebody wants to reconcile with somebody but doesn't have the strength or the courage to do that. So for a small group of you, it's about just the mundane stuff, like getting up, going to work. And then for another part of you, it's that are watching, it's you don't have the strength to talk to someone you've had an argument with, like you haven't had the courage. And then there's a small group of you that are both. Okay. Not only do you not have the courage to talk to someone and resolve an issue, you're feeling a little depressed. I think, and I'm not a doctor, but there might be some type of chemical imbalance. So that's always encouraged to seek the appropriate medical care for that if you feel that's what it is. Some of you, it's just situational. It's different for everybody. So that's the vibe I'm getting from that card. All right, Holy Spirit, let's get a card for the present. The Devil in reverse. And I could have swore most of it, I shuffled in the upright. Okay, so the Devil in reverse is about releasing limited thoughts, okay? Because there's been attachments, there's been a way of thinking, okay? Especially when it comes to, okay, when you're doing the everyday mundane stuff, it's finding enjoyment in that as well. Because that, let's be honest, that's the majority of our life. Okay, most of us aren't billionaires that can hire people to do stuff like that for us. So for us commoners walking around here, we have to go get our car serviced, we go to work, we pay the bills, we fix dinner, we do all that stuff. And it's the mundane stuff that can get us kind of gunked up in our fields. Okay, so what this is saying is like release, restore, and don't go there into such a dark place and think that this is all bad, you know, like, oh, life sucks, you know, and stuff like that, because it really doesn't. It's all in your perception. It's finding enjoyment in those mundane things, the day-to-day things, and also like in the connections. Like if you feel like you have hurt someone, or you know, you want to make things right with someone, do it. Go do it. What's stopping you? Your ego? Is your ego stopping you from doing it? We are better than our egos, okay? We're better than that. We can overcome that. It just takes some humility to say, hey, I was wrong, you were wrong, on some parts, and I have the desire to want to reconcile if we can. We have our differences. I want to reconcile, but it's releasing those beliefs that you can't do it. Like, oh, what would they think of me if I did that? Like I'm weak, or I'm not man enough, or I'm not woman enough. Like I'm a weak person if I do that. But it's releasing those limiting beliefs so that it doesn't keep us in a low state of being, like low vibrational. I hope you guys understand what that means with vibrations and energy. Somebody is in their head right now because I'm feeling him, and I'm not in my head. I'm not like that, so I don't know where that's coming from. All right, Holy Spirit, can I get a card for the future? And thank you. Somebody's energy is up there. Yes. All my cards, are they all in reverse? Oh my goodness. Okay. Things are in balance. If we don't change the path that we're going on right now, we're going to be in the Two of Cups reverse. It's all about the reversals today. So reverse yourself and get back on track. Okay. Reverse it. Like Uno. Play Uno. Like, I don't know why that came to mind. Like, play Uno. Get in that childlike energy. That's going to help a lot. I promise. In the direction that we're going, there's going to be more imbalance, more tension, and not just with this person per se that maybe you're thinking of, but in your whole life. Like, there's just going to be like this, there's no sweetness in anything, no enjoyment. It's just going to be blah. Okay, like I'm just existing. And honestly, that place, I've been there, and it was situational, like a breakup or just a loss of a friend that betrayed me, all kinds of things like that. I get it. But even if we're in that situation, we must get out of that situation. We must not stay there, because staying there is just going to create more problems. Okay? Spirit's saying it's just going to create more problems, and it's not going to lead you to your highest good. Okay? And a happy life. I mean, that's what we want, right? A happy life. It's something you live day to day, even in the mundane stuff, even in cooking dinner. Put some love in it. Heck, do what I do. I throw on some 80s music and I dance to the, ooh, yeah. Like, I don't know. Stevie Nicks. Stand back in the middle of my room. Love her. Okay. Just switch it up a little bit. Make it happy. Try to see things from a different perspective. Okay, see them from the other person's perspective. See them from a higher perspective. Okay, even just day-to-day stuff. Okay, even arguments and disagreements. See it from a place of growth. It's your perception. Your perception is your reality. What is the overall message, Spirit? Let's just get an overall message. Spirit saying, you didn't get an obstacle. There's a fear of change. I've got the Eight of Cups in reverse. You're fearing change. You're fearing that if you walk away, or if you reverse what you've done and go back to the person and ask for forgiveness or to make things right, that is just, there's an avoidance there. There's a fear there. I think that's the obstacle. Let's get a message, Holy Spirit. Let's get an overall message, because I'm really feeling that was the obstacle. Don't have unreasonable expectations. We got the King of Wands in reverse. He can have very unreasonable expectations. Spirit doesn't want you to be in that energy, okay? We want you to be in the King of Wands upright, because in the reverse, he's unrealistic, he's demanding, he's got to have things his way, but it doesn't always have to be our way, okay? Let's try to see it from a different perspective, and let's work on the healing. That's the message. You guys have a great afternoon, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.